Yo guys, what's up? Chris Lopez here with BeastBrotherhood.com, and in today's execution plan we're going to be covering Carb Cycling 101. What is Carb Cycling? So Carb Cycling is in simple terms, is a method that most competitive bodybuilders use at some point in their contest prep, which allows them to have low carb days and high carb days throughout their 7 days of the week. Okay, there's a few benefits to this, and there's a bunch of different ways to implement carb cycling or to do it. But for, again, the sake of simplicity, because we want to keep things simple and effective and allow you guys to implement them right away, we're going to just be talking about low carb days and high carb days. Okay. Now, carb cycling, what is it? It's basically structuring your days of the week around a specific amount of carbs that you allot yourself per day. Now, the way I do it and the way that's easiest for me, I've done it a few different ways over the past 15 years or so, but the way that's been easiest for me has been implementing 2 days per week that are high carb days, okay? And the rest of the week is low carb days. So my low carb days are under 100 grams of carbs. Now, I'm not saying for you to do this. I'm going to give you some calculations you guys can plug in the toggle sections below and kind of figure out your limitation for carbs, okay? But I structure 2 days of the week, which are low carb days for me, under 100 grams of carbs, and then 2 high days during the week. As long as I'm really training hard and intense, I get 2 high days where my carbs are about 300 grams per day, okay? And carb cycling does a few things. Number one, it allows your body to keep insulin low, which allows you to burn more body fat, in a nutshell. And it allows your body to use your fat stores for energy as opposed to the stored carbs in your muscles, right? So that, who doesn't want that? All right, so by doing these low carb days, you're actually burning more body fat throughout the day as opposed to using carbs for energy. Okay, by having a couple high days during your week, you're actually pumping up your metabolism, because your body, you want to keep your body, put it this way, your body is very, very good at getting used to the same situation. So your body is always searching for homeostasis. Your body always wants to find a routine. And if you continue to eat low carbs, it's going to stop working, okay? So by firing up your metabolism, by having a couple high carb days, it actually benefits you because you're eating low carbs for a few days, you're training hard, you're training heavy, you're intense in the gym, and then you feed your body all these carbs and it's like, holy shit, what am I doing? And it ramps up your metabolism to metabolize the carbs. And allows your body to use it. It replenishes glycogen stores in your muscles, so it pumps your muscles up. That's why you see bodybuilders pretty much like on the day of the contest, they carb up because it actually fills their muscles up with glycogen. So by spacing it out a couple days out of the week, so for me it's Monday and Thursday are my high days, it actually allows me to get enough carbs in my muscles so that I'm not dragging ass during my workouts. So if you try, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you've ever done a low carb diet for like 2 weeks and you haven't had more than like 50 grams or 100 grams of carbs, and you're really training hard and you're training between 4 and 6 days a week, eventually you hit a wall and you feel like, oh shit, I mean, you can't physically function. Your lifts go down. You wake up exhausted, right? And that's because your body is so used to running on fumes, right? So you feed your body these carbs a couple days per week, and it gives you just enough leeway to get through those 3 or 4 days when you're low carbing it, okay? That's pretty much it in a nutshell, guys. It gets more scientific than that, but pick a day or 2 days to dedicate to a higher carb day, and let me know your feedback. Let me know how it works for you. But read through the toggle sections below, and I give you a sample of calculations you guys can use on your own to figure out, your actual limits for higher or low carbs. If you have a lot of weight to lose, like if you're over 18% body fat, I would recommend maybe 1 carb day. Try that out. You probably can get away with 2, but 1 you'll probably drop faster. You'll probably drop weight a lot faster. But you got to play with it, all right? Obviously, like I always say, training and nutrition is a constant assessment and reassessment. You always have to constantly tweak little things here and there based on feedback your body gives you. So be sure to write everything down, write down, measure your food if you have to, but write down how many carbs you're eating, write down how much protein and fat you're eating, and go from there. You know, if you're not writing stuff down, you don't really know what changes to make because you're not sure what you're doing or where you've been or what you've tried. All right, guys, so read through the toggle sections below. I give you some recommended products, as always, not necessary, but stuff that may be able to help you in your quest to becoming more badass in and out of the gym. And that's it, guys. Until next time, Chris Lopez, Beast Brotherhood, and I'm out.